first stop in his hometown, Joshen is here to visit his childhood trauma, the famous monkeys in Tianling Mountain.
You're climbing so clumsily.
Farm owner Ian realizes that her daughter is becoming like the Monkey King. Bei Yi, who once drove his van to Rome, is a famous man in Guiyang. He's just got a flash marriage and is settling down in Guiyang, a city emerging from a primitive forest, the center of big data in China, an underrated city of delicacies. Moutai, hot sauce, and chameleon plant are a low-key carnival gifted to this city. Square dancing is the nightlife in Wagwoyan, the #1 real estate in Asia. Even young artists wouldn't dare to go because they would be addicted to it once they start dancing. In the morning, this is the world of lushing dance. For 1,000 years, ethnic minorities in Guizhou welcome their friends with music and wine.
Shake your shoulders. What is this?
Try our homebrewed rice wine.
I can't drink.
Just a little. One shot, one shot.
One shot, one shot.
No, thanks.
Their wildness and enthusiasm are hidden under their calmness. This is the taste of Guiyang. Jiaxiu Building is where hipsters have gatherings since Ming Dynasty.
So comfortable.
The prettiest landmark by Guiyang's Nanming River.
Like the well-known song of Guiyang sings, Cool Guiyang. I think everyone in Guiyang knows how to sing that song, I guess. Why don't we ask a pedestrian later to see if he can sing it? Hello, do you know how to sing Cool Guiyang?
I don't know.
I was wrong. Have you heard of the song Cool Guiyang?
In order to introduce Guiyang, this interesting city, to more people, Joshen begins his special journey.
Hello, may I know who you are?
So disgusting. Do you know how to sing Cool Guiyang?
What are you doing?
Do you know how to sing it?
I only know that 2 line.
Just sing it. Ready, go.
That's all.
You even warble.so pretentious. Let's eat together later.
No.
She refused. Okay, bye. I'll find someone else. Did you see it? Everyone knows it.
Joshen called his high school seniors.
Wow, what a coincidence.
3 of them are best friends. They make fun of each other once they meet.
Why did you embarrass yourself? Were you embarrassed?
Why are you hitting me?
Let's grab something to eat. Such heavy makeup.
I'm telling you, come here. Come here and I'll take a picture of you with my phone.
Are you still my friends?
I'm telling you that I'm not good at driving.
Really?
Prepare yourself.
Come on, sir. Where do you want to go?
Unlicensed driver.
Where are you going, sir?
Look at the angle of the seat. What do you mean? Does her seat make sense?
They will repeat the route they used to take late at night.
This place hasn't changed. This is how I remember Guiyang.
This weekend, Bei Yi is driving his wife and father to Yachi River for an outing. The city is close to the nature. Guiyang is known as a city of 1,000 parks. There are dozens of forest parks. To people in Guiyang, the faraway tourist sites to others are the common places for them to fish and camp at weekends. These are a part of their lives. To a real traveler, this is how you should play in Guiyang.
Can I step on this, slowly?
Just jump in straight away. You can feel a ridge once you come down. The water here is clear.
I swim after I wake up every morning.
It's like a gorge. You can't handle it anymore?
There's a hole.
Does this help?
Yes.
Like fishing toads.
From Guiyang to Rome, Bei Yi lived on the road. Settling down in a city is more like a trip to him. He, who can't stop, has held a few camping music festival. He hopes to make his hometown more interesting.
Actually, I know. That many people don't think I'm from Guiyang. But, no one love this place like I do. Welcome to the backyard of Guiyang, Yachi River. Everyone has his or her own life. You might not think so. My friend in Rome once asked me, "How big is Guyang?" I said, "It's as big as Rome." They said, "Okay." Guyang can't be as big as Rome. I missed the nights in the factories when I was young too. Because they were small. People who always look at the moon wouldn't think the moon is beautiful.
Just like people who live by the seaside wouldn't think that the sea is pretty.
People who live by a sea want to visit mountains. But people who live on a mountain look forward to seas.
What about people who can't see both? Such a pity.
They live in a desert. People who can't see a mountain know a sea live in a desert. That desert is a sea.
The city is surrounded by mountains. The land of nature has a special meaning to everyone in Guyang. When the farm owner Ian opens the door of a solution cave, it's like opening a magic door to all the treasures. To tourists. A karst solution cave is a landmark. To Ian, who makes sour soup. A solution cave has constant temperature and can preserve moisture. It's suitable for the fermentation of sour soup. It's a free place to store her soup best. Fish in sour soup has been introduced to the whole country. Hence, foodies have got to have a taste of the sour soup. Salt was not produced in ancient Guizhou, so they had to replace it with sourness. As the old saying goes, you wobble without having sour food for 3 days. Sour food is more than a delicacy, it was once the source of energy for Guizhou people. Guyang people like to explore and create new delicacies. A bowl of changwan noodle for breakfast. Dinner at a barbecue stall under the city gate. And the remaining times, they fill their stomach with all kinds of snacks. Chameleon plant, a nightmare for outsiders, but Guyang people's favorite. Sueshao, the best side dish of Guyang's delicacies. Today, Ian came to the city to look for her e-commerce team to promote her sour soup products. The storm of delicacies next time might be a roller coaster on your taste bud.
Lesser, okay, lesser.
I think it's enough.
I think everyone around me is a chef, except me.
You're in charge of producing what a chef needs.
All I know is eating. Shall I put more chili in it?
Okay, here.
I'll do it.
Here you go.
I'll do it. I guess this is how it is sold in Guyang's markets. I think sour soup without litsi is.
Soulless.
Agreed, soulless.
So, which one give the weird taste, the chameleon plant or the litsi?
Chameleon plant.
None of them does. I think that they're very good.
Howie Duo released a yogurt with chameleon plant flavor.
Yes.
I even registered for it.
Let's have some beer then.
Great.
Zue has sour soup beer.
Yeah, I do.
Beer made of sour soup.
No, I think it's really cool.
Today is a battle of sour soup.
Battle of sour soup.
I think we can make a strong tasted beer like stout using red sour soup.
Sour soup beer, chameleon plant yogurt. To Guyang people, the weirder the taste, the better.
You can try the rice wine from our farm that we brewed this last year. That we are all alcoholic. That we brew it by ourselves and drink it all. That we brewed about 500 kilograms. My mother said, "What are you thinking?" There was once my father and I steamed glutinous rice in our farm every day.
Almost every family in Guyang brews their own wine and make their own sour soup. Wine and sour soup, none can be left out.
We said it last time, sour soup should represent the taste of Guizhou.
This is interesting.
Hello, how do I go to Tiankou Niazue?
Leaving out the crowded night market in Qingyun Road, local foodies would visit barbecue stalls hidden in the old town. Since the shop is hidden deep, Zhou Shun's friends bet that he can't find the shop even with a GPS because he has no sense of direction.
Oh, we're here.
Guyang people dip everything into their sauce. The sauce is filled with flavors that you wouldn't expect. It might make you get addicted to it, but it can also give you a headache.
There was once when I browsing Weibo, I saw you changing your profile picture. You told your precious fans, "Leave me alone."
Stop caring about me.
It was so funny. And when you were singing, your female fan shouted, "Zhou Shen, take me with you," and you said, "Are you a package?"
This is really.
You're so annoying.
The teachers in my school said you were so smart.
I think these are Guyang people. Now, when people call me Teacher Zhoushan, I feel very uncomfortable.
Yes.
But
Maybe they don't know how to address you.
I've kept stopping them, but they keep doing that. Then, it gets very awkward, so, after I stop them.
Just forget it.
Alright, you can call me whatever you want.
Yes.
Then, we will call you Doggy.
Actually, I might be more popular if I'm called Doggy.
Whenever we gather around, we would start making fun of each other right away.
So, once we meet,
Why?
this is how we interact normally. When we went to the Hmong village, the 1,000 household Hmong villages, when we were on the train.
Enough.
When we were on the train, we were like, "What are you doing?" Shouting crazily. Then, I saw a post on Weibo. I saw Zhou Xin on a train today. He was so noisy. They looked really happy. But, they were really noisy. We are like this.
Since that incident, we were like, wow.
Because at that time, they forgot that I had become a singer. And, it was really awkward, when we met a group of uncles and aunties. They dragged me to a corner and said, "Sing for us, sing for us. You have to sing for us." My friends left.
No, we didn't leave.
They were watching beside me.
We were watching beside you.
They were beside me and said, "Just sing it." Then, I stood among them and sang. What was the song? Was it Azalea? I forgot it. I was facing the 1,000 household Hmong villages. It was very pretty. But, I was there singing. Late at night. I performed there. Let me tell you. But, because of that, we realized that I had debuted.
Actually, all of us, I don't know about you, but we have changed our mindset since then. That we coped with it for a period of time and we thought that, yes. When we're out. At least when we're out, we should be more careful. Because I don't know, it's very difficult to make friends with colleagues.
I think that's a big problem for all working people. IT seems like when you start working, you would stop making more friends. It's really hard to make a new friend. Like in Giang, I only contact a limited number of people. I think understanding each other is our biggest motivation of maintaining our friendships.
Are you serious?
I'm serious because there isn't any stress. This kind of friendship is quite precious. We're not the people who need to chat online frequently. But, at special times, I might feel like complaining about something to them. I might not. Sometimes, I'm not complaining and expecting their response, like they would say, "You are getting better, but do you feel more stressful?" But, they were not asking me to complain. What they meant was, if you really have no one to complain to, you can come to us. They would say something like that from time to time, yes, but obviously, I don't need them. No.
Let's get the bill.
I'm not a person who likes to tell.
What did that ending pose mean?
I'm not a person who likes to tell my stress to others. Even 2 years ago when I was so depressed, in the outside, I was like, ha ha ha, but I settled everything by myself when I got home.
Come on. Don't just drink.
From this meal, we realized the specialty of Giang people. How can I say it?
Say it.
How can I describe it?
Playful.
It's not enough to describe us as playful. Playful is not enough to describe us. Giang people is really annoying, like they're good at bad mouthing, but they are.
They are very nice.
Very good at bad mouthing in a humorous, nice, annoying way. These are the characters of Giang people.
So, you're like that too. I'm sorry.
You're too pretentious.
Did you see it? This is what Giang people are like. Really, when we were talking, I realized that this is how Giang people are.
What else about Giang people?
Then, you shall follow us along our exploration.
Oh, my God.
This is about 30 degrees Celsius.
He once drove to Rome in a van and drove along the entire coastline of China. Bei Yi from the Zayahecking mining area is a famous cool guy in Giang's artistic circle. On the road, his van gathers the crowd. In Giang, Bei Yi wants to open an European flea market and gather the interesting young people in Giang together.
Everyone, come here. Now, it's time to bid in the underground style. The reserve price of this notebook is 50 yuan. Let me see your hands. 50. Great, bidding starts. Anyone? Alright, the second thing for auction today. Wu, are you here?
The genes of Boya people flow within Bei Yi. The friends who he encountered on his trip connect him to the world. Today, his friends are coming to his house for a meal. Beiyi's mother died of a car accident soon after he got married. With the happiness and sadness, they form a new family of 3.
Li Chanwan, thank you for your food. Beiyi, the celebrity in Guiyang.
He's outdated.
I forgot to say that he's outdated. He drove from Shelha to Rome. He drove there. In a Chen in Jixing. Then, I started to think about this. How much do you need? How much do you need? Previously, I kept thinking that I needed a lot. I needed to reach some status before I started to pursue what I'm interested in. But many people have compromised.
We always think that we need a lot to do what we like. But Beiyi didn't wait for it. He lives the way we want without a second thought.
This is a consolation, an excuse.
His life, what he wants to live as, depends on himself. We were at the castle near Baihua Lake. The view that day was really pretty. The sun was setting and the lake was sparkling. We started talking in the abandoned castle. We discussed about. We went straight to the point and talked about death. It was very weird. Normally, this topic, I wouldn't want to. I never wanted to talk about this with him. He said, if one day I leave before you, if I get caught in an accident on my journey and lose my life, I hope that you won't be sad for even just a minute, because since you brought me to this world, I can say from the bottom of my heart that I have never idled one day of my life away. I said the same to him. I said, if one day, at any time, I pass away, don't be sad because I'm very happy too. So, when his mother passed away,
After his mother passed away, Beiyi drove his family and friends to Hainan and found a sea with the cleanest water. He poured his mother's ashes into the sea. At night, they partied and danced. They commemorated her death in a different way.
any parents would be proud of having a son like this. He said that he would take care of this world, this family.
Beiyi gathers the people in the city. Yi Yen escapes from the crowd and goes back to the countryside. Guiyang people build their own empire among the city and the nature.
Yishu Xian, would you like to pluck some for us?
I want to play.
You want to play?
This farm is the main part of Yi Yan's life. This is a life that many people in the city yearn for.
Wow, you're great.
But
That's an earthworm. Can you wash the vegetables, Yishu Xian?
During the holidays, these two children stay in this farm. They're not willing to return to the city.
we can go and catch the chicken.
So basically, this place is the world of these four women, just like the well-known Lao Gon Ma who produces chili sauce. Women build half of Guiyang.
Done.